Thank you everybody for being here. Obviously today is a special day for our school and our community. The Spread the Word to End the Word campaign, our third assembly in 3 years of doing this. Obviously we carry it forward on a day-to-day basis, knowing the mission of our institution and knowing that there is a great need in the community for this effort to be pushed forward. I thank each and every one of you students for being here today. I also would like to thank each and every one of our dignitaries, and I'm going to introduce each of them right now. From the Governor's Office, we have Mr. Connor McMahon. Thanks for being here. We have the Monroe County Executive, Cheryl Donalfo. We have the Mayor of the City of Rochester, Leslie Warren. We have the Irondequoit Town Supervisor, Mr. Dave Steele. I'd also like to thank a couple of other folks that are in the building right now. Evelyn Gleason from the Golisano Foundation. Lindsay Hewitt from Best Buddies and Special Olympics. And just so you guys know, Evelyn and Lindsay are driving this forward every day. Their main focus was putting this together not only with our school, but with a number of other schools in the area, as well as other businesses and organizations. So kudos to you guys. And thanks to everybody. I'd also like to recognize a couple other people. Donna Deedy, who is the president and CEO of School of Early Childhood, which is our partnership school in Best Buddies. For those of you who don't know, Donna is not only a Bishop Kearney alum, but she's also a past president of the institution. So she is one of my predecessors, and I appreciate everything she's done and continues to do for our school. Thank you, Donna. I'd also like to recognize one person from the Diocese of Rochester, Superintendent Mr. Anthony Cook. Mr. Cook has been a big supporter of this initiative, and he's been somebody that I've been talking with on a regular basis to try to introduce this not only to some of the other schools that he's in charge of, but beyond that as well. So Anthony, thanks for everything you've been doing with this. I'd also like to recognize the Golisano Foundation as an entity, Best Buddies and Special Olympics of New York for their efforts in this. It's wonderful to have everybody's support. I really appreciate everything you guys are doing. After the assembly is over, we're going to be going down to the auditorium, or to the cafeteria, to sign the banner as we've done in the past, take the pledge as we've done in the past, interact with our Best Buddies friends during the lunch period, and we've got members of the Rochester Nighthawks to be here for you guys to take autographs, or to sign autographs, take pictures with, do selfies, whatever you like, but they'll be here during the lunch period as well.
Well, we're so excited to be here to join with each and every one of you to end the R word. I grew up with an uncle who was severely disabled, and we were in the mall and at the store. I could see the look on my grandmother's face when people pointed at him and said that word, and it was very, very hurtful. And so last year we joined with the Golisano Foundation and all the people across Monroe County to actually end the R word, because I know that it's very, very hurtful, and it not only hurts the individual that we're talking about, but it also hurts their family and their friends. And so on behalf of the citizens of Rochester, I am happy to join with the county executive as well as the town supervisor and the governor, the Golisano Foundation, and you Bishop Kearney students to call on our entire community to end this word. It is not only a word that is hurtful to each and every one of us, but it is one that, as Supervisor Seeley said, we have many people use freely, and they don't think about the consequences. And we have to think about the consequences of the words that we use and we choose to use when we use them. We launched this campaign last Monday, again asking employees to take a pledge and offering a t-shirt from the Golisano Foundation, and ask them to proudly wear it today. And I'm happy to report that within the very first day, we had already went through a whole box of t-shirts, and then we got a call from our recreation centers that they were asking for 50 more t-shirts for our youth. And as has been said earlier, our youth are the young people that will lead the nation, that will teach adults that this word is a word that we should not be using so freely, and it's a word that we need to get rid of. and we need to replace it with respect. And so I'm happy to join with the county executive and each and every one of you again to end this word, and I'll turn it over to the county executive before we read the proclamation.
How's everybody in Bishop Kearney doing today? Had an exciting weekend, didn't you? How about that basketball team? All right. So I got to tell you, I'm so thrilled to be here. I'm an Arundequoit resident, and I went to Cardinal Mooney. So anybody who knows a little bit about the history of Cardinal Mooney and Bishop Kearney, maybe your moms and dads might know about it, but this building is exactly like the high school that I went to. So I'm feeling right at home here at Bishop Kearney. Thanks for having us. You know, I want to talk to the students again. You, ladies and gentlemen, are really the future of our country. You're sitting here in this audience, you're doing good things, and Bishop Kearney is leading the way in so many ways. I want to thank your teachers, I want to thank your president for really forming the youth of today and the foundation for tomorrow. We are counting on you to be the future leaders. So I want to congratulate you. Would everyone join me in thanking our students here at Bishop Kearney for doing the right thing? And I also want to talk a little bit about Tom Golisano. How many people know that Tom Golisano was raised in Arundequoit? You know that, right? He was raised in Arundequoit. So he's an Arundequoit boy, and you know, I want to thank him and the foundation for their continuing investment, you know, really spending their money, their resources right here in Rochester, New York, and in Monroe County, and certainly the foundation has been a big supporter of Bishop Kearney and of Special Olympics and of our friends and neighbors here in this community. So incredibly important, so thank you to them as well. You know, we're talking about the R word. I'm a mom, I'm a grandmother, and you know what, it always starts at our dinner table. Those kinds of conversations to teach our young people and to remind those of us who have been around a little bit longer that there's no place for that word, right? We are a community of dignity, we are a community of respect, we are the community of really all things possible. You all know who Susan B. Anthony is, right? She said failure is impossible. Well, you know what? Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible in this community when we raise all people up. And that's what today is all about, raising all people up, really celebrating the capabilities of everyone, treating everyone with dignity and respect. And you are getting the job done. So thank you to Bishop Kearney, thank you to the foundation, thank you to my partners in government. I mean, you know, government works well together here in Monroe County. You've got the mayor, you've got representatives from the governor's office, you got the talent supervisor. We're in this together, we're gonna fight to eradicate that word and respect all people. Thank you guys for being here, thanks for signing the pledge. We encourage everyone in this community to do the same.
Whereas everyone has unique gifts and talents to share with the world, we call on every citizen to encourage others to think before they speak, to help change the conversation and to eliminate the demeaning use of the R word.
Together, we can create a more accepting world for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Pledge to choose respectful, people-first language. Language affects attitudes. Attitudes impact actions.
Now therefore, we, Lovely A. Warren, Mayor of the City of Rochester, New York, and
Cheryl Denalpo, Monroe County Executive,
do hereby proclaim March 7, 2018 to be a day to spread the word, to end the word.
this is it.
I work hard and like to accomplish my goals. Using R word is bad. When I am called the R word, I feel uncomfortable. When the word is used on people with disabilities, we feel like they are making fun of us because of our disability. Doctors want to use the R word, but they have been taken out of our language. Using R word, it should be taken out of our language. Another word is respect. This word makes us feel good and gives us confidence. It is important to give respect to receive respect. Don't judge. You can't judge by God's cover. My dream is to go to college. My dream is to have a successful job and where I get paid and have benefits. I hope one day that I can work with people like you and continue to work towards inclusion. Thank you.
So, this is our second year having Best Buddies at Bishop Kearney, and last year was like an experimental year trying to figure out what to actually do. So for some of you who don't know, Best Buddies is a program that helps integrate kids with intellectual or developmental disabilities, or IDD for short, into mainstream life. So basically, we make them part of our lives, and we hope to make a positive impact on their lives like they've made a positive impact on ours. Best Buddies at Bishop Kearney is different than Best Buddies at other schools. Other schools usually have the students with IDD within the school already. At Bishop Kearney, we've paired up with School of the Holy Childhood to do this Best Buddies initiative. So being part of this program has changed my view on life. I learned that what we perceive as simple and insignificant can be a big deal to people with IDD, like playing an Uno game, for example. Like we think, oh, it's whatever, it's just a game. To them, winning Uno and just playing Uno is a huge deal. It's cause for celebration when we go over and we play with them. We meet with them about once a month, and it kind of sucks that we are separated, because I do wish we could do it more than once a month like I would love to do it, like see them all the time in and out of the hallways. And being able to hang out with these kids for the past 2 years has really changed my view on life and has helped it. So I have can everybody see the projector, or who can't see the projector? Okay, so you can. Okay, so I have a video that I put together of some memories from last year and this year. So I'd like to show that to you guys.
Sometimes people need to be reminded of what's really important in life, and inclusiveness across the board is a really important thing, top to bottom. And having opportunities to deal with people who are differently able is really vital to the survival and the success of our society. And so exposing students at all levels of the junior high and high school allows that opportunity for people to realize that differences aren't bad, differences are among all of us, and it allows us an opportunity for personal growth and again to continue moving forward as a society.
every year, like you guys may have seen us try to do our bake sale a few weeks ago. We try to raise money towards what we call the Best Buddies Friendship Walk, and what that is it's kind of like a walkathon. And this walkathon helps raise money to help programs like Holy Childhood to afford supplies and other things that the students need. There's many ways to help support. You could sponsor, or what I would prefer is I am inviting Bishop Kearney's community to join our team to do the walk and raise money. My goal this year is to raise over $1,000 within the school. And so far we have raised over $200, so we are a fifth of the way there. So I want to get that other $800 through our community. And so next time you see it, like the group selling brownies or cookies, buy something that it's not expensive. I try not to make it expensive. If you have any questions about how to join, or any other questions about the program itself, you can come see me, come see Ms. Smith in the counselor's office, and just help support our great cause. It's a great cause. And thank you.